Hello, welcome back. Whoop, there we go. Welcome back to Tarot by Lodestone Productions, where we help you discover your true north. I am Aditi, and this is a message for whenever this message reaches you, because Spirit is not bound to our time and space continuum. And so the only time by which we tell time is divine time. Do you know what I'm saying? So I am way behind schedule today, but wasn't about to let another gap in readings come through. Well, because I gotta get back on my stuff. Consistency. There we go. Consistency is very important, and been met with some challenges. And my first thought is to just roll over and collapse into a heap until the difficult times pass. But we on some new stuff right now. One moment. Because the cats. Oh, the cats. Hello. All right. Oh. So, in a spirit of perseverance, we will push through. So, let us check our spiritual voicemail and see what's what. Shall we? Do let's. Here we go. Four of Cups, Judgment. Oh. All right. Four of Cups and Judgment. Holding oneself accountable for their own apathy. Oh. Oh, now that's some real growth right there. You know, when you've been behaving in an unsavory manner and calling yourself on it before someone else does. Nice. Nice. The Lovers, Ace of Wands, and Seven of Cups. Also owning the fact that your attitude towards love has been cynical recently. Could be because you've had your heart broken. It could be you just got dealt a raw deal. You know, you think love is not for anybody. It's also the opinion of the world at large that love, in the sense that we have been sold it, is for suckers. But really looking at your attitudes towards love in general and choosing to tap into that passion and really look at the options that are set before you. Okay. Okay. This also could be like a resurgence of being open to the possibility of romantic love as well. There's been a lot of talks about, you know, like love coming in these tarot streets anyway, so that makes a lot of sense that this would show up in this manner. Ten of Cups, Knight of Swords, Three of Swords, and the Queen of Wheels. So there is this desire for long-term relationship, but cutting through the pain of the heartbreak, cutting through the pain of disappointment. You know, even if you went into something with the best of intentions and it didn't, coming in with good intentions and it didn't pan out, and then having the courage to try it again, with long-term happiness as the goal. Jeez. Page of Wands, Queen of Swords, Hierophant, the Hanged Man, Two of Wheels, Two of Wands. A Page of Wands. Okay, so first thought. Okay. First impression is that there's some new emotional content coming in, spark plugs, if you will. But I'm going to see what the book has to say about the Page of Wands. This ought to be interesting. Humility and patience. Okay. Becoming part of a community. Oh, building new relationships. Okay, okay. And finding similarities with human nature in the world around us. Also being called to work on character. Work on your character. That really goes back into... yeah. Yeah. Generosity of heart and a willingness to work. That's okay. All right, so we are right on task with that. That's fantastic. All right, Page of Wands. Now that you've owned this, it's like, okay, I don't like that. I'm going to work on it. I need to work on this. And being willing to do so, absolutely gorgeous. Hashtag growth. Hashtag growth collective. I can dig it. Okay. Up next, the Lovers with the Queen of Swords in the Hierophant. Also, being secure in what you already know, with the capacity to make room for new information. Oh, how nice. Fantastic. Oh, man. Okay. This is choosing to grow. Choosing to be that person that you keep saying that you are. Heck yeah. Hangman, Two of Wheels, Two of Wands. Re-examining the small things. Re-examining your small gestures. To see how they're going to add up. Also taking into account the pauses that Divine puts in place to allow things to breathe. allowing the yeast to bloom. Ooh. Yeah, okay, all right. Four of Cups, Ten of Wands, Four of Wands, the Fool, Three of Cups, and Six of Cups. Yeah, acknowledgement is not a one-time thing. And there's going to be vacillation between actual doing the work and also becoming disenchanted with the work when it doesn't yield the results that you want when you want them. This is also normal. It's work. And so understanding that this Four of Cups kind of energy is going to come and go. Discouragement is going to happen with anything, even when you're on the right path. Treating the Four of Cups like it's that it's not the final. It's not as final as one would think it is. Oh, I'm bored, so I need to put this down. Oh, I'm sick of this, so I need to stop. I've been met with, some internal resistance, so clearly this is not the correct path. That's not always the case. There are ebbs and there are flows, and this card is an ebb kind of card. Remember that it comes right after the Three of Cups, and this is like a party. This is like the cleanup after the party. Like, nobody wants to do it, but it has to be done. Ten of Wands and Four of Wands. You've been so concerned with gathering stuff that may or may not be useful later for the purpose of establishing a foundation. But as you were gathering these things and not really thinking about how they're going to be a part of the foundation, you wound up with too much stuff. That's too many unnecessary things. And so it's time to pare down and focus on what really matters. The Fool, Three of Cups, and the Six of Cups. This long-term happiness is a brand new journey for you. Because there's been such a detailed review on the associations you put towards what happiness is to you. And because it's been re-examined, all bets are off, and it's time to go in a completely new direction. And you are doing so with excitement in your heart. All right, let's do something new. I don't know anything about anything, but let's go. Page of Wheels. Yep. Queen of Wands. Five of Cups. Seven of Wheels. Strength. And Eight of Swords. Yep, come on, let's go. Let's find a new way to work with my resources. Find a new way to manage them. Yeah. Learning a new way of being. A new way to move with the tangible. newfound self-esteem with the Queen of Wands, and this new gift of intuition you've been blessed with. It's gonna separate you. It's going to separate you. Just be ready for that. I know we're talking about, finding love and all that stuff, and you would think that with that, like, all of these things are going to come together, but no, there are going to be some changes, and some of these changes are going to be mourned, and that's just fine, because they have been here for the amount of time that they were supposed to be here with the Seven of Wheels. And they have reached the peak of the growth. Definitely reached the peak of the growth, right? So, understanding that, and then saying goodbye to those things that have to go. Even when you don't want to say goodbye, that is going to take some inner effort, especially to release those things without associating them. Like, you don't need to have a villain to say goodbye to someone. You don't have to tie in to that frame of thinking with the Eight of Swords, because that really limits you, and it also limits your growth as a spiritual being. And that type of mindset is literally self-imposed. You don't have to, it ain't gotta be like that, honestly. Because again, even with this long-term happiness, in order to reach this long-term happiness, you can't take 10 of Wands, you can't take all that crap with you and be happy, because a lot of this crap has just weighed you down anyway. You chose to take it on, which means you can choose to release it. It's entirely up to you. But choosing long-term happiness after acknowledging your disillusionment with what currently is, that is 100% on you, which means that you can choose to have this, or you can choose to continue to stay disenchanted. Entirely up to you. All right, thank you for taking the time to hang out with me today. And until we meet again, remember to be good to yourselves and to each other, and I will see you next time. Bye now.